Welcome back. Let's finish setting up. Perfect. Hopefully, perfect. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Let me get you set up down here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You may know me as Tracy. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. What that means is I find cool things out in the wild and resell them. And yeah, but these, if you're interested in that portion of the channel, I leave links in the description box of all my videos. But these morning live streams are all about the cards. Tarot cards, oracle cards, true love reading cards. Hope, hello, welcome, my dear, welcome. We are just getting set up. Let me change my chat to live. Perfect. Let's get you on the list. I was talking to Susan. She should be here too. She wants on the list. Oh, really? I love it. I love being grandma. Let me make sure my chat down here is working. Perfect. And my email address. Truthbuster, hello. Welcome back, my friend. Pin my email to the top. Get you on the list as well. Oh, I forgot to grab a drink. I totally need a drink. You guys, I'll be right back. Had a difficult time opening it, my goodness. So, I have an apple today. Okay, so let's get the party started. Hope, do you know what deck you would like to use? Ford, hello. Welcome, my friend. Welcome from the, so Ford is from the UK. So welcome, UK. I'm wonderful. How are you? Would you like to be put on the list to have a card pulled? The number 3. All right, let's put Ford on the list. Jen from the block. Hello. And welcome, my friend. Let's put Jen on the list too. So let's start off with Hope. Let's use the Enchanted Map card. So again, these are oracles. And the difference between oracles and tarot. Thank you, Truth. Thank you, thank you. Is that with the oracle cards, the general idea is to pull one card. Resist pulling more, unless you're doing a reading. I feel like there's way too much space above my head. See if I can fix this. Well, it's a little better. Oh yeah, it's much better. Okay. So with the oracle, the idea is to really just pull one card, and it is whatever that card is telling you. You have to move beyond it. And then when you feel like you've done what the card has told you, then you pull another one. Raymond, hello, welcome back. I'm from New York. It's so interesting where everybody tunes in from. All right, Hope, the third card. Do you want the third card from the top, third card from the bottom? All right. You have the Golden Palace card in reverse. And I totally forgot my unicorn. How can you go to a live stream without your unicorn, Grandma? So it in the reverse position. So the enchanted maps, for the people who are new, they have a reversed and an upright meaning. So this card says, no way, is there? They are my favorite movies ever, Hope. And I don't even care if they're foreign. I watch all my movies in subtitles. All of them. I think it probably, well, my husband doesn't even really watch movies. But in reverse, Hope, the Golden Palace says, let go of your tight hold on what you believe security should look like. Now is the time to conserve your energy and count your blessings. Resist the pull to become miserly. There will be enough money. There will be enough love, food, youth, and shelter to go around. A mindset of fear and lack will shut off the flow of true abundance. Trust in the tides, because the flow always returns from the ebb. Chop wood, carry water. That is an old Chinese proverb. Practice faith and the treasure will be revealed. In fact, you'll find it in plain sight. Amanda, hello, welcome, my friend, welcome. I should say welcome back. Let's get you on the list. Truthbuster, you are next. Hope, in your video, one of your recent uploads, you mentioned some things that I would totally love to talk to you about. I'll be sending you an email, my dear. I will be sending you an email. But you had mentioned some good things that some things that I would like to touch and make a point or whatever you want to when we do our live videos. So I'm really glad you mentioned them in your video. So Truthbuster, you are next. Cheryl, hello. Cheryl's from Australia. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Cheryl. Have you been here before? Your name looks familiar. Let's get Cheryl on the list. So this is your first time. All right, let's see what we get for Truthbuster. 1, 2, 3. I know, it's the Cheryl name. We must have another Cheryl. But welcome, my friend, and I hope you subscribe to the channel and become part of the family. When I was growing up, I had a best friend named Cheryl. She lived with her grandma. We used to have so much fun. Um, so yeah, my cheat sheet. I was like, where in the world is it? So, Truth Buster, the very first card you have is the Five of Cups. First of all, the Five of Cups is it's a yes card. It's a positive energy card. And, oh, here's the cups. If it was a regular deck of cards, it would be hearts. Cups also represent the summer season. But the Five of Cups represents loss. And it can represent maybe you feel guilty about this loss, or maybe shame over this loss. But I have some dates for October 23rd through November 1st. I don't know if those dates mean anything. But also, we talk about 1 through 10 being a wheel in tarot because we only use the minor arcana cards. And to let you know that fives are calling cards, and they're also boundaries cards too. So it could be a great time for to set boundaries. You also have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, if this was a regular deck of cards, it would be a clubs. So it would be a black card, it'd be a no card, and it also represents the fall season. Now, swords represents something happening in an amount of weeks. So fast, but weeks. Where one of them, I don't remember which one it is exactly, represents days. Wands. So the Six of Swords represents new horizons and moving on. So if you can see, there's like, whether it represents your family or a family, I don't know. It's just generally the card represents, the image on a card represents so much. So you see a family, man, woman, child, it's like all their belongings are bundled up. It's a moving forward card. New horizons and moving on. And we have the Four of Pentacles. This card, if it was a regular deck of cards, would be a spade. It would be a black card, and this card represents the winter season. And this represents, speed-wise, represents the slowest, and generally years. So you could be coming out of a 4-year negative energy. That might be what this card is. New horizons and moving on. Again, the four represents selfishness, but for a reason. I know that sounds weird, but there's the people who are selfish because they're spoiled, but then there's the person who's selfish because they have a reason to be selfish. I hope that makes sense. As in, I don't know, no, you can't have this because it's meant for somebody else. I hope that helps. If you're asking a question of any sort, you have 1 yes and 2 no's. And don't forget, if you want an in-depth card reading, anybody, that is more, it's a whole card layout. I offer free ones. My email is highlighted at the top of the chat. If you're interested, just send me an email. You are very welcome, Truth Buster. I'm interested in where your new horizons and moving on is. And don't forget, 6 is closer to 10 than it is 1. So you're almost to the end of a cycle, and you'll be starting something new. Ford, my friend, you are next. Okay, Raymond, thank you for that. Ford. Let's use the enchanted maps. Unless you choose a different deck, we have the maps, the tarot. So these are oracles, tarot. We have the mermaids. They are oracles. We have the crows. They are oracles as well. And we have the true love reading cards. I know there's a lot, and it can be like overwhelming at first. But that's when I usually say, that gives, we go live Monday through Friday, same time, 10 a.m. my time, which is Eastern time. And you can come back and get a card drawn as often as you like. If you can get on the list, you can get a card drawn. And then I like to start with the enchanted maps if you're new. So the next 3 after Ford are Jen, Raymond, and Amanda. And then Cheryl is after Amanda, so the next 4. One more good shuffle. Ooh, we almost had one. You have the Metamorphosis card. You, my friend, are in the process of change. Hopefully you guys can see these cards. This one is in the upright position. So again, this one is for Ford. And butterflies, this card says that you are in the process of deep and beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. We all know this. And we all know the process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses or sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, just like a butterfly, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Again, just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but my friend, you're going to love what you become. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Okay, so now it's Jen's turn. I forgot my straw. I know, it's so unladylike, isn't it? It's huge. Oh, well. So, Jen, let's continue with the maps. Now remember, you can choose any deck you want. Like I said, sometimes it gets overwhelming, and it's just easier to start with the Enchanted Map. Oh my gosh, you guys. So the Snapple apple tastes just like you're eating an apple, a red apple. I know it sounds weird or duh, but yeah, it's not fake tasting at all. It is so good. It's my favorite one was Snapple. Just saying. Just in case you were wondering. So this one is for Jen. We have to make sure we flip it the proper way. Oh, you have the deep freeze card. In the upright position. Okay. Susan, there you are. I was wondering where you were. Welcome back, Susan. Oh, gosh. I can't write and talk at the same time. And I just put you on the list as well. So, Jen, the deep freeze card says, everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. This card says the cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. This card says it's time for hibernation and regeneration. Forego ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere and not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now, so reflect. Maybe get a book. How about a massage? Rest and dream. You guys, I have to get a straw for that Snapple. Okay, so that was for Jen. Raymond, you are next. Raymond chose Tarot. And we'll see what the cards have. This one is a larger one. And it's plastic. Now, generally, the Snapples are smaller in glass. But our Walmart has these for... they're super inexpensive. They're less than $2. And it'll last me a couple days. Because I usually drink water or coffee. And, of course, you know, I like Dr. Pepper, too. Oh, you can't go... You don't have a Walmart or you don't have one close? Some stores, you can get them for $1. I wonder, oh my goodness gracious. Spit it out, woman. What stores do you shop at? What do you have? Okay, so this is for Raymond. This is the last one. Soon in. Hello. 1, 2. So you actually have 4 of them, my friend, Raymond. Love heart it is, soon in. Aldi. We have an Aldi. Ford, where are you from? Where did you say you were from? Australia? I can't remember. The UK, that's right. Oh, same place as Hope. I was, I'm usually late. You are absolutely correct, Sunan. So I was probably on time, which is not usual. Sunan's from Asia. I love seeing where everybody's from. So we have an Aldi. That's cool. You guys have an Aldi. I haven't done an Aldi haul in, oh my gosh, it seems like years. So, Raymond, the first card you have is the 7 of Wands. And the Wands is a yes card. So, if you have a question, Raymond, the very first card you have is a yes. If this was a regular deck of cards, Wands represents diamonds. So, it would be a red card, yes. Wands represents springtime. And it also represents something happening fast. And when I say fast, it's days. So this can represent something happening within 7 days. And the 7s are a reorganizing card. But it can also represent maybe there was a conflict. And if anybody's interested, the Wands represent an element, and it is fire. The element for Wands is fire. So the next card we have is the 8 of Pentacles. You are working your way through this cycle fast, my friend. The 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles, if it was a regular deck of cards, would be spades. So it would be black. It's a no card. And this represents wintertime. And the 8 of Pentacles actually represents a journeyman. Or is it possible that you are a journeyman? And it also represents working for just for the sake of it. It's, you know, you. Omni, hello, welcome, my friend. And the next card we have is the 6 of Cups. Omni, let's put you on the list. The next card you have is the 6 of Cups. This is a yes card. If it was a regular deck of cards, it'd be hearts. And it represents something, something happening slow, like months, not years, months. And this can quite possibly represent 6 months. And it's a leveling up card. So things are leveling up closer to 10 and 1. And it's a card that says look at life more like childlike eyes, childlike wishes. And it says remember the first the flutter in your stomach of, you know, the first love feeling, the first kiss feeling. That's what this card represents. And we also have the Knight of Swords, Raymond. And this card represents be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. So you may have to stand up to your for yourself. That does seem a little sketchy, Omni. Um, unless, of course, there was a will or something written down and given to an attorney or something like that. Is that possible? Do you know if that's the case? I'm not a professional, but I've been through this a few times of the sort. So the next one is Amanda. Amanda gets tarot. Sixth one from the top, thanks to Hope. Yeah, no fooling, Ford. No fooling. I was watching. Food prices have gone up. I cannot remember how much they said. Ridiculous. Like 400%? I don't know. That number's probably wrong. But it was a ridiculous number. You would think the attorney would still has one. They have to have something for their own records. And if not, I'm pretty sure they have to be filed with like the courthouse. So there's got to be a way that can be found, even if it the one that was given to you is missing. Oh my gosh, Amanda, I know. They're ridiculous. All right, so sixth one from the top. You have the Nine of Swords. Amanda, the Nine of Swords represents generally the 9 steps of grieving. But there's a lot going on in this picture, too. 9 is a resting phase. And the card also shows that the person is in bed. 9's closer to 10 than it is 1. Again, resting phase. You are almost completing whatever cycle you are in. There is plenty in all things. Again, there is plenty in all things. Oops. That's not even the right one. Hold on. Helps if you're on the right one. This represents 9 steps of grieving. And sometimes you feel like there's just no point in things. Or maybe sometimes you're like, there's just no time. My friend, this is a resting phase. You are meant to rest. And it is times like this we become resilient. My friend, most important is you are almost there. You are almost where you're supposed to be. Jimmy, hello, my friend. Welcome. Welcome back. Cheryl, you are next. Let's get Jimmy on the list. So Cheryl has never been here before. We all. Jamie, what's up, my friend? How's the weather? How is the weather in the Netherlands? Amanda, we all have those times. I mean, no matter how hard we try, we cannot be happy all the time. It's impossible. But if you are going through grieving of any sort, no matter what it is, allow yourself that time. You must give yourself that time. So I am going to pull an enchanted map card for Cheryl. And the next three are Susan, Sunin, and Omni. Oh, all right. Cheryl, we have the mountain card. That was fast. In the upright position. My assistant is snoring. This card says you have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. My friend, sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable object, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer. But why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Go around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. I like that mountain card. It's windy in New Mexico. That means it's going to be here in a few days, and probably even worse. Susan wants a wisdom card. Is that what you asked for? So the next three are Sunin, Omni, and Jimmy. Oops. All of a sudden, forgot how to shuffle. I had a friend send me a tumbleweed from Montana one time. It was the coolest thing ever. She put it in a huge box and sent it to me. I hung it up in the corner of my house for years. I have no idea how many years I had it, and it just fell apart. It was a pain in the butt to dust, too. So, of course, through the years after dusting it with a duster, it just finally fell apart. It wasn't worth keeping anymore. But I love that stinking tumbleweed. It must have been this big. She had to steal it from her horse, because that's what they used to play with, the tumbleweeds. Okay. Sister Susan. My grandma taught me how to shuffle. Whoops, there we go, Susan. Wow, this one's pretty. You have the Divine Light card. Oopsies. So the divine light. Yeah, you can keep those goat head stickers. Susan, we were so careful to not track any in your house, so we thought. And I still brought those goat head things home with me. It was horrible. And I had that, I'm pretty sure I gave that jar, I have that jar too of goat head stickers. Yeah. They're a pain in the butt. I don't know how you guys live with them things. And what grows out of them? So they have to be a seed, right, of some sort. I would never be able to do that. Never. The cards would be everywhere. So this card says, my inner divine light wants to shine in the world. I give my light energy and brilliance by connecting with the greater divine energy that nourishes all of life. Whether you are feeling blue or suffering from more serious conditions, you can support your healing by turning to the divine light and nourishing your own inner divinity. When we don't feel well, it is easy for our inner lights to fade. Get the attention you need, whether medical, psychological, or spiritual, while supplementing with big doses of bright divine light. St. John's wort alleviates depression, soothes shock and trauma, and elevates moods. Sunstone contains the cleansing, healing power of the sun and shares it with those who ask. HRH, hello. Your name seems familiar. I want to say welcome back. Let me put you on the list, HRH. And you can put your question in the chat if you want, but it'd be easier and I'll see it if you put it in when I tell you it's your turn. I thought that was you. I think I have I feel like I have a reading coming out for you sometime soon. Okay, so Sue Nin is next. And I'm going to look and see, because it just, oh, it sounds familiar. Okay, so this is for Sunin, and the next ones are Omni, Jimny, oh my gosh, try that. Omni, Jimmy, and then HRH. Susan, you are welcome. Well, Hope, I've seen the commercials on them. And definitely, I mean, it definitely is an avenue. But how long have you been working out? Because well, the first thing I want to say, okay, so this is for Sunin, and you have the luminosity card. Hope, the first thing I want to say is it's easier and faster to put weight on than it is to take it off. So say you go through a time in a few months, maybe 3-4 months, and you're like, oh my gosh, I put on 25 pounds. It takes 3 times as long to take those 25 pounds off as it does to put them on. So you just can't, you can't shed the pounds overnight. All right, luminosity. I have been battling the up and down weight loss thing my whole life. Luminosity. When a woman glows from within, she naturally attracts a chivalrous male. You have drawn this card today because the luminous woman in you is calling out for attention, urging you to be graceful and to incorporate some luminous energy into your busy day. Choose one small thing that you can imbue with your luminosity today. Put your request out there and give thanks for it being done. For men, this means that the feminine energy is working within and through you in positive ways. Feel the ways you can become more connected to your heart and able to express your feelings more clearly. Whoa. Do you play Dungeons and Dragons? Oh my gosh, my kids love that stuff, Jimmy. My kids love that. Omni, my friend, you are next. You are welcome, Sunan. Oh my gosh, I hope you go. I hope you go and you have fun. And they take like days, all night. It's not something that can be done in just a couple hours. That is so cool, Jimmy. I hope you go and you play and you have a wonderful time. So yep, Omni is next. You can, yeah, yeah. So do they have all, I don't know if I'm thinking of the right ones. Are they have figurines? I'm not even sure if I'm thinking of the same one. Okay. First, I'm going to pull an enchanted map card for you. This is an oracle card. And then we're going to pull some tarot cards for you. I'm just looking to see if a card flipped up in the deck. So at the top of the chat, my email is highlighted. If you're interested, you can get a free in-depth card reading. It's a full card layout, generally 10 cards, sometimes more. And you can just get a more in-depth card reading free. If you're interested, send me an email. So the very first card you have is the rock bottom card in the upright position. Ermi, hello. How are you, my dear? You guys, I love this ink and pens, how it glitters. I think I have Cricut paper that is sparkle and glittery like that. I think I can make my own. It looks so simple. It's so stinking cute. It's so me. Laverne, hello, welcome. Let me put you on the list. Oh, I can't reach. I know, I love it too. My daughter gave it to me years and years and years ago. And it came in a packet with some journaling stuff. I know, I was like, I didn't see Rachel, I didn't see Laverne. I'm like, ladies, where did you go? So in the rock bottom in the upright position says, as difficult as it may be to accept, it seems like you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick in the wall, or you've experienced a deep sense of loss and you don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment, it's like a stairway appears like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. Omni, the next card you have, these are the tarot cards. Again, Oracle tells you where you are, what is blocking you, what you have to move past, a goal you must achieve. It tells you something that you must complete, move past, whatever it is, before you can move on to another one. So we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a positive energy card. If it was a regular deck of cards, it would be a diamond. It's a yes card. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands represents celebration and welcome. Wands also represents the springtime. And it represents something happening fast, quite possibly in an amount of days. And so you have quite possibly 4 days. We have the Death card. Now, if this is a major arcana card, don't freak out. You're not going to wake up not breathing. That's not what this card is. This card is it's a card of change. It's inevitable and it's very transformative. Again, this card is change. It's not a negative energy card. It is a neutral energy card. And it's neutral only because there, with change in transformation, there's generally loss or pain. But we always learn something from it. So again, inevitable transformation, my friend. And you have another major arcana card. You have the Strength card. This card could quite possibly represent a Leo. It doesn't have to. But it says to be like the trees. Strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain composure. This is a positive energy card. It can represent the month July, the time frame July 23rd through August 23rd. Again, a Leo. Omni. I hope that helps in some way, shape, or form. You have two major arcana cards, which also represents it, the current energy or current whatever that is going around, that is around you right now. It's very powerful right now. And it is positive energy. You have two positive cards and a neutral energy card. So my friend, I suggest, like the cards say, a new strategy is called for. And like this card said, the very last line, the very last line says, the rock bottom card is the sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely, my friend. Jimmy, you are next. Kelly Dahlia, I said hello. And Susan, thanks for being here. And I will chat with you later. You are welcome, my friend. How do you, Xanu? Is that how you pronounce your name? Xanu? The cool tarot deck with the herbs and crystals, please. Absolutely. Are you talking about the Earth Wisdom cards, Jimmy? It's close. You're like, it's close enough. Well, I put you on the list, my friend, to draw a card for you. Jimmy, are you talking about the these ones? Okay. One more good shuffle. So HRH is next. Then we have Ermi, Laverne, and Xanu. Ooh. Well. Well, Jimmy. That's a deep subject. Just kidding. So we have multiple cards that fell for Jimmy. We have the Grace card. We have the Responsibility card. We have the Transformation card. And we have the Rest card. So right off the bat, rest. When we are exhausted and worn out, nothing seems... Oh, that's Grace. Hold on. I apologize. Grace. We can be our own worst critics. Berating yourself separates you from divine grace, which is a gift freely given to all. To receive grace and divine love, you must accept yourself and realize you are worthy. See yourself through the eyes of grace. You, after all, carry a spark of the divine in your heart. I am a child of the divine. I honor and value myself. I know that I am worthy of love and grace from the divine and from others, including myself. Rue encourages self-acceptance, receptivity to grace, and bring the physical and spiritual into harmony. Um, Kunzite encourages miracles and love. We have responsibility. It is all too easy and disempowering to blame others, society, or bad luck on our problems. Take back your power, recreate and reestablish your inner structure, my friend, by removing what no longer serves or hinders you. Put your own house in order, neat and tidy, making space to expand in ways that benefit you and the world around you. I take responsibility for my actions and my life. I learn from my mistakes, and I realize behavior and ideas that hinder me. I continually, I continually improve myself. I release behaviors and ideas that hinder me. Comfrey promotes regeneration, structure, karma cleaning, and accepting responsibility. Citrine, like the sun that it resembles, energizes, cleanses, and regenerates. I do. Transformation. Sometimes a change of habit is enough. Other times only a complete transformation will do. It is time to gain a fuller understanding of your soul's purpose, and that will require transformation, a rearranging of your worldview, and practices that bring your actions in line with your ideals. Reach for and embrace your highest vision of yourself. Moline brings awareness and light to consciousness and understanding of one's higher purpose. Amethyst aids in transformation. I seek transformation. I have a higher vision for myself and move toward it. Step by step, I release my old self and embrace who I am becoming. And your final card, Jimmy, is the Rest card. The one I was trying to read originally. When we are exhausted and worn out, nothing seems to go right. Bad luck and clumsiness haunt our steps. Make sure you honor the needs of your body, mind, and spirit by allowing rest, by allowing ample rest. You will be surprised at how differently things look after a good night's sleep, and will find that good fortune is much easier to find. Chamomile allows relaxation, replenishes the body, mind, and spirit, and promotes sleep. Jade brings good fortune. I value the gift of sleep, which provides rest for the body and mind and opportunities for the spirit. I make sufficient time for sleep. I totally believe in aliens. All right, HRH. I'm going to pull a card for you next, but I really feel like you are on my list. I wonder if I had just recently done one for you. Oh, okay, so it came out in January. So at least it was familiar. It came out January 5th. I apologize. Do you know what deck of cards you would like, my friend? So we have the Enchanted Maps, the Crows, the Mermaids, the Tarot. We have the ones I just used. Omni, you are so welcome, my friend. You are so welcome. And we also have the True Love reading cards. All right, so let's, are you opposed to the Crows? I love the Crow deck. Tarot works for me. I love the Tarot. I try to get 3. Let's try the Tarot first. So the next 3 are Ermi, Laverne, and Xanu. VJ, hello and welcome, my friend. Yeah, let's just try the Tarot first and we'll see what happens. Absolutely, Ermi. Oh my goodness, that was fast. All right. Okay, so you have 8 cards. I'm going to put VJ on the list. So the first card you have is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords represents to withdraw and get some air. It also says to choose your words wisely because they are sharp. And they can make or break a difficult situation. We have the 5 of Cups. If you're new to the channel, you guys, I have a notebook here. It's my cheat sheet. And the 5 of Cups represents loss. And a lot of times we feel guilty over this loss, or maybe even some shame associated with this loss. We have the World card. This is a major arcana card. This card this is a positive energy card. It represents a completion. It's going to be slow, but it is going to be successful. And you also have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles represents apprenticeship or and cooperation. Are you entering into an apprenticeship of any sort? Good for you. Cooperation, my friend. Good for you. You also have the Devil card, another major arcana card. This card represents, this card says to stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. My friend, just do it. And it also can represent a Capricorn. And you have the 6 of Swords. You have a mini reading right here. The 6 of Swords represents new horizons and moving on. You have the 7 of Cups. The Seven of Cups represents inspiration and imagination. This card represents, Cups represents the summer season. 7 is closer to 10 than 1. And we have the Star card, which everybody wants to get anywhere in a reading. This card represents prosperity will come. Just do what you do best. It's a hope, light, and visions card. It's a positive energy card. And it could represent an Aquarius. Oh my gosh, you're an Aquarius. I'm like, it can represent an Aquarius. This is a beautiful card. So congratulations on, what was the Six of Swords? What did that say? New horizons and moving on, my friend. Ermi, you are next. You are welcome. I'm trying to see how to pronounce your name. I feel like you've been here before. Prima? I'm like trying to figure out how to spell your name. I have you on the list, my friend. All right, so Ermi is next. Let's see what we get for Ermi. So we try to get 3 tarot cards. 1. The first one is the Empress, which is a major arcana card. So the first card you have is the Empress card. Again, this is a major arcana card. This card represents, this is a reap what you sow card. And it can represent Venus. It's an understanding card. It's a neutral energy card. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. It's a neutral energy card because it is a reap what you sow card. Also, some people say plant corn, you get corn. A Seven of Pentacles. This card represents a shift in perspective. Sevens are reorganizers. So it may be time to reorganize some things. 2s are organizers. They're close. And 7s are reorganizers. Closer to 10 than a 1. And then you have the World card. This is another major arcana card. And again, this card represents completion. It's a positive energy card. But this completion is going to be slow but successful. Don't try to rush things. And now we have Laverne. And let's see. trying to figure out which ones to use. Let's just continue with the tarot deck. Whoops. So Laverne is next, and the next three are Xanu, VJ, and Prima. And again, I apologize if I mispronounce your name. Good for you, Ermi. Good for you. You are so welcome. All right, here we go, Laverne. All right. So we have 6 cards for you, Laverne. The first card we have is the Queen of Cups. This card represents, it says to follow your heart, and it says to follow your heart and your intuition. Look within, be loving and caring. We have the Tower card. This is a major arcana card. The Tower represents sudden change, and it's already happening. And a lot of times it can be through no fault of your own. This is not a negative energy card. It's a neutral energy. And it's simply because this sudden change can be through no fault of your own. But it frees you up for a clean slate to start all over again, fresh. And here you have the Three of Cups. And this card represents celebration, quite possibly wedding, and it says go for it. I also have a time frame of July 2nd through July 11th. Laverne, my dear, I hope you're listening. We also have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles represents you are halfway there. You see others that have what you don't, and it all beckons you. Sometimes we must experience this feeling to strive for a better life, to set off on that hard road of ambition. And you have the Chariot card, which means forward motion is now. It's a major arcana card. So the Chariot represents a Cancer, and we all know Cancer is a crab, and crabs don't move forward. They move sideways. So you may have been stuck in this sideways motion, but now, since the Chariot has arrived, it is a positive energy card, and again, it represents forward movement. But my friend, take the road less traveled. And here we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, this card represents opportunities, and opportunities are underlined. Opportunities are out there, my friend. Just be practical about them. And now we have Xanu. And then VJ and Prima. We might as well stick with the tarot cards. They're working wonderful. Yes, my friend, it is your turn. You can choose any deck you want. So if you don't want the tarot, that's fine. I'll use whatever one you choose. So we have the tarot. We have mermaids. We have the enchanted maps. We have crows. Oh, I wished I had unicorns. We have true love. Would you like the mermaids? Perfect. These are one of my oldest decks. My oldest deck is in the other room, and the book is barely usable. But I've had it 20 plus years. Oops, did one flip? No. They're jumping all over the place. So the first card we have is the gratitude card. And this card says, develop an attitude of gratitude and watch the world around you change for the better. Is your cup half empty or half full? This card says the perfect state of gratitude arises from not expecting anything from life. Often we can feel hard done by. Maybe you sometimes find yourself saying that life isn't fair. This doesn't mean giving up, far from it. Rather, it means surrendering to life and fully entrusting the universe to provide what you need, whatever it is, while accepting everything with humility and gratitude. Wonderful Mittens, hello. I am wonderful. How are you? And you have the free spirit card. The free spirit card says, express yourself and allow your spirit to feel free. Be aware of the confines and restrictions placed upon you by others and yourself. Now is the time to allow your spirit the freedom it needs. When you're in a harmonious relationship with your inner spiritual needs, everything will fall into place in a harmonious way for the highest good of all. And you also have the patience card. This card says practice patience. It's helpful to let go of any expectations and surrender to life as it reveals itself. The reward of patience is patience. If you're feeling impatient, ask yourself why. Do you feel something will be taken away from you if whatever it is you're waiting for doesn't happen or appear quickly? If this is the case, know that what is meant for you won't pass you by. This simple explanation, when deeply and fully understood, should set your mind at rest. I know. Trust me, my friend, I know. And you have the positivity card too. And this card says stay positive. A positive attitude can carry you through any situation. A positive mindset can literally change the future, allowing miracles to occur. Positivity is key here. Are you in the need of a positivity boost? If so, think of things that lift your spirits. A meal with friends a walk by the ocean, meditation, it's a good idea to make a positivity checklist that you can use when you need a boost. This doesn't mean you need to be positive all the time, as that would be impossible. But again, positivity is key. And the next one we have is VJ. Oh no, I just put those in the wrong deck. Wonderful Mittens, absolutely. Let me get you on here. I have to take those cards out. Yes, it is definitely your turn. And you are welcome, Wonderful Mittens. You are welcome. VJ, do you know what deck you would like to use? We have the Enchanted Maps. We have the Mermaids. We have the Crows. Zan, at the top of the chat is my email highlighted. If you are interested in an in-depth card reading, a full layout, I'd be happy to give you one. They're free. Send me an email and I will get back to you with the information. We have been on for an hour and a half. So we have about 20 minutes left. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the Enchanted Maps for VJ. You are welcome, Wonderful Mittens. And we'll see what the card says for you. And then Prima and Wonderful Mittens. Oh, there we go. That was fast. We have the Magical Stream in the reverse position. In reverse, the magic stream represents swimming against the current. There are times when effort and sheer willpower result in victory and celebration, but this isn't one of them. You can't force inspiration and you can't manufacture creativity, lest you borrow too heavily from another's idea. Neither can you make someone love you or orchestrate a series of events that might place you in a more favorable position. Now is the time to drop the trying and jump into the stream and float. Immerse yourself in the experience of being fully present with whatever is true for the moment. You'll never step in the same river twice anyway. If those opportunities arise, VJ, take them. Prima, you are next. You are welcome. And we'll be back tomorrow, too, if you want to come back and get put on the list again. Or if you want an in-depth card reading, send me an email. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Thank you for being here. My glasses keep sliding. All right, Prima. Let's see what we get for you. We have the Dragon's Lair in the upright position. This card says that you are always protected and divinely directed. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. This card says you're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your oh my goodness. Be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. With that said, my friend, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing you will be changed forever. My friend, a life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours. But there is greater value in risk taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. Prima, I hope you take that opportunity. Wonderful Mittens, you are next, my friend. Do you know what deck you would like? We've been streaming for 91 minutes. All right, so we are going to pull cards from the tarot deck for Wonderful Mittens. One. Okay. So, my dear, you have a mini reading. The first card you have is pardon me. The first card you have is a major arcana card, and it is the Moon. This card represents whether new or full. This card is a reflection. It represents reflection, intuition, fear, confusion. It's a neutral energy card, and it can quite possibly represent a Pisces. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This card represents, this card is a journeyman's card. And it's also a card that says you're working for the sake of it. So you might not have a goal in mind with it. It's just, it's what you do. Again, it's a journeyman's card. Then we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands represents push and shove. This is a push and shove card. It is halfway through the cycle. The cycle you're on. And the cycle, of course, is 1 through 10. 5 being in the very, very center. And again, it's a push and shove card. 5s represent calling cards and quite possibly means it's time to put boundaries in place. You have another major arcana card. This is the High Priestess. This is a positive energy card, and it represents change. And it represents change that you didn't realize. And it also, you see the pillars, balance, injustice, balance, judgment. The main thing is the balance. The white and the black. Just like, what is it, the yin and yang sign. There's good and evil in everything. Same thing. Balance and justice. Page of Cups. Cups represents summer season. And the page says, enjoy life. Make the most of living to your fullest. Live life to the fullest. Savor being the center of tension. And this card says, like, live your life like you only have a year to live. So again, live your life to the fullest. And here we have that completion card I was talking about, the 10 of Cups. This card represents domestic bliss. It's enjoy and appreciate everything. You deserve this. And we have the temp. Oh, I just bit my tongue. Oh my goodness gracious. Tastes funny. You have the Temperance card. Oh, that's horrible. Just a moment. Brings tears to your eyes when you bite your tongue. So this is a positive energy card. And it also represents change. Going for it. But only when you know the time is right. And it can also represent a Sagittarius. It is. Yeah, I can feel it. I could feel it. It tasted horrible. You'd think at almost 54 years old, I'd learned to keep my tongue out of the way. And that's that. I'm fine, though. I'm fine. It's a good thing it heals. Isn't it like the fastest healing thing on our body? Is our tongue? I think so. I could be wrong. Well, I can't believe, look, we made it through that list. Since we have a few minutes, let's see what the tarot has for me. Jimmy, how's Bastet doing? Is he being a good kitty cat? And growing like a weed, I'm sure. Susan said her cat, well, I mean, I was talking to her earlier on live chat, and he's getting huge. Oh boy. I'm in always bite your tongue. All right, let's see what the tarot says then. Oh, probably. I'm an angry person. I am an angry person. I try not to be. Oh, whoa. Yeah, all right. So that's the one that flipped. So there's two. I don't know if it's actually anger, truthfully, Jimmy. But yeah, you know, there's been a lot of hard blows in my life. I can't believe I'm totally reshuffling these again. But it's our experiences who make us who we are. There we go. Okay, So you have a female. So you have a female, and Susan has the male. Oh, she's going to the vet tomorrow. So, these are my cards. I have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups represents, well, that ain't true. It's the birth of a child. It can represent the birth of a child. And it also is discovery, your renewal for the capacity to feel. I understand that. And I also have the Three of Cups. Yeah, nope. Nope. Three of Cups. Celebrate. A celebration, a wedding. And go for it. And then we have there's a lot of cups here. The Eight of Cups. I have to look at these really close because sometimes, and count the lines, because it's like, ugh. With my grandma glasses, it's like, what in the world is that number? And then we have the 8, and it is an 8 of Cups, and approaching, almost there. So, kind of on a plateau right now. 8 is closer. 8 is closer to 10 than 1, so almost there. And again, hearts represent the summer season. And summertime is one of my most favorite times of year. I am all about family, too. My family is the most important thing in my life, no matter what. And that's it, you guys. That's all I got. That's all I have. You finally woke up. My assistant is here. Hi. What doing? Aw, I know. Oh, you tired girl. Oh, you still snoring. She's still sleeping. She's still half asleep. Oh, she embarrassed herself. It's okay, girlfriend. I know what it's like. I was doing something and I snorted on the live. It was so embarrassing. Aw, are you okay? You want to come say hi? Come on, you can come up. Come on, of course you... Oh, careful. Aw, she's like, I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to scratch you. Well, I don't believe we're going to have any new people to add to the list. So I'm going to be able to end the live stream a little bit early. No way. No way, Jimmy. No way. The only new addition to the family is going to be a new play toy. Motorcycle, wheeler, vehicle. Yeah. Kayak, something like that. That'll be the newest addition. Huh. Yeah. You guys, thanks for hanging out with me. You guys truly are the best. Puppy, you're drooling on me. She's like, I know, I can't help it. She's not a puppy. She's like 5 years old. She might even be old. No, she's 5, 6. But she'll always be a puppy. So, you guys, if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Most important, I hope you have the best day ever. I could mention it more. Jimmy, you are the best. Thanks for being here. Good luck with your cat tomorrow. What's the most important thing they say? Don't let them jump. Good luck with that. Good luck. No. So again, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have the best day ever, and we'll see you in the next video.